In 1692, the quiet colonial village of Salem, Massachusetts became the epicenter of one of the most terrifying and misunderstood chapters in American history, the Salem witch trials. But the roots of this tragedy stretch back much further than the famous courtroom dramas. Founded in 1626 by Roger Conant, Salem quickly grew into a bustling Puritan port town driven by maritime trade and agriculture. However, the community was deeply fragile. Decades of harsh winters, relentless threats from Native American conflicts, smallpox outbreaks, and strict religious dogmas created a pervasive atmosphere of fear and suspicion. Puritans genuinely believed that the devil was an active, physical force working through real people to destroy their holy experiment. Panic ignited in the winter of 1692 when several young girls in the household of Reverend Samuel Parris began exhibiting strange, violent fits, contortions, and uncontrollable outbursts. Local doctors, unable to find a medical explanation, diagnosed the affliction as the work of witchcraft. Pressured by community leaders to name their tormentors, the afflicted girls accused 3 women: Tituba, an enslaved indigenous woman; Sarah Good, an impoverished beggar; and Sarah Osborne, an elderly outcast. These accusations shattered the fragile social fabric of the town. A special court of oyer and terminer was established, and mass hysteria quickly took over. Spectral evidence testimony claiming that an accused person's invisible spirit was harming others was accepted by the judges, making a fair defense nearly impossible. Neighbors turned against neighbors, and old grudges fueled fresh accusations. By the time the frenzy finally subsided in late 1692, over 200 individuals had been accused, 19 people had been hanged, and one man, Giles Corey, was pressed to death for refusing to enter a plea. Several others died in freezing, overcrowded jail cells. As the months passed, public guilt and remorse replaced the initial terror. Jurors and judges issued public apologies, and the colony later declared a day of fasting and soul searching for the tragic miscarriage of justice. Today, Salem stands not only as a poignant reminder of the devastating dangers of mass hysteria, religious extremism, and corrupted justice, but also as a city that honors the memory of those who suffered through its darkest hour.